The Enertech SREC portal is the web-based tool that you, as a solar installer, will use to interact with the team at Enertech to provide the information and documentation required to get your SREC project completed. In this video, we'd like to give you a short overview of the SREC portal and how you can start using it. The first step in using the Enertech SREC portal is to visit srec.enertechusa.com. This is the homepage of the portal. At the top right-hand corner, you will see a link to create an account. When you click that link, you'll be taken to the account creation page. On this page, you will enter your company name. In the username field, enter the email address your organization uses to register disclosures with the Illinois ABP website. This way, your account can be easily identified. Next, choose a password, and then re-enter your email address one more time. Upon registration, you'll receive an email with an activation link. Use this link to confirm your account. You will now be able to log into the portal using your email address as your username and the password you chose. After your account is created, the next time you will log into the portal is when you have completed a disclosure with the Illinois ABP website. At that point, log into the Enertech portal. Once logged in, you'll see two new options on the top navigation bar: My Projects and New Project. At this point of the process, choose the New Project link. From the New Project page, you will enter the basic information required to connect your Illinois ABP disclosure with a project on the Enertech SREC portal. Currently, we are only accepting projects for the Illinois Shines program. In the project field, enter the system name as it was entered on the disclosure with the Illinois ABP. Also, enter the disclosure form number that you received. If you're having trouble locating these items, click the See Example button to show a representation of the top of page 3 of a disclosure, which contains the name and the disclosure form ID number. Once you have verified that you've entered the information as it appears on your disclosure, click the Continue button. You will receive a message stating that the project will now sync with the Illinois ABP website. This process can take up to 24 hours. Click the Back to Projects button to go to the My Projects page. This page will show you a list of the current Enertech SREC portal projects you have registered, including their current status. While pending, the projects will be shown as yellow. If there's an error, such as the project name or disclosure ID having been mistyped, the project will be marked red. Once the project on the SREC portal has synced with the disclosure on the ABP website, the portal will wait for the disclosure to be completed on the ABP site, with the submission of the project owner's signature. At that point, an Enertech team member will process the required information and create the matching project on the Illinois ABP website for the process to continue. After this, the status of the My Projects page will turn green, and you will be shown the ABP application ID number or the project ID number. Click on the project number to continue. The project page is where you will enter required information and documentation to move your SREC project forward. Some questions on this page will change depending on the type of project and your responses. When you enter a value into one of the questions, you will be prompted at the bottom of the screen to save your progress. You can do this after each entry or after several. Be aware, if you press the Cancel button, the page will reload and the previous answers will be loaded from the last time you saved. The questions on this page are broken down into sections. In the System Details section, you will enter the module layout for your system. Simply click the Add Orientation button, and a dialog box will pop up asking for the details about the orientation. On this screen, enter the number of modules, the module wattage, the tilt, and the azimuth, as well as the mounting location and information about tracking equipment, or enter none. Then click Add Orientation. This entry will then be displayed in the table on the project page. You will continue adding orientations until the list matches the project in your disclosure. Once each section has been reviewed by an Enertech team member, it will be marked as completed. Once this happens, a lock icon will appear by that section's header, and you'll no longer be able to make changes to that section. If for some reason changes need to be made, you'll contact the Enertech SREC team to unlock it once again for you. At the bottom of the page, there's a section called File Uploads. You will use this area to send the Enertech SREC team documentation needed for your project. Choose the type of file you are uploading from the drop-down menu. Then drag and drop a file onto the upload box. You may also click the box and search for a file from your computer. This includes PDFs, images, or other types of documents you may have scanned. In addition, you may access this page from a mobile device. From the device, tap the upload box. You'll be given the option to upload a file from your phone or use your camera to take a photo and upload it. This option will be very handy when uploading photos from an installation site. Once uploaded, the next time the page is refreshed, you'll see the file in the list of files you've submitted, and some additional information about the file, including the review status of that file. The review status starts as new. Once a document has been reviewed by a team member, it will be marked as either accepted or rejected. If a document has been rejected, you'll need to contact the SREC team for the next steps to submit a document that meets the requirements. Otherwise, when a document is accepted and meets a given requirement, that requirement will be marked as met, and you'll see that indicated in the Document Status section. Once enough required information has been submitted, an account will be created for the system owner. They will receive an email with their login credentials and instructions on how to visit the site. When they do, they'll see their project under the My Projects screen. From this screen, the owners will be able to upload their documentation and get instructions for making necessary payments or other correspondence needed from them to Enertech. When the first phase of the project is complete, the project will enter Step 2 for final verification, and any additional questions or documentation required will be presented to you in your project page. We at Enertech are confident that the SREC portal will help to smooth the process of completing an Illinois ABP project for all parties involved. If you have questions regarding how to access the system, please contact your Enertech SREC team representative.